Last week we drew 3 overlapping shapes, and we're going to be using markers. If you have markers, awesome. If not, you could do it with watercolor paint, or you could do it with crayon, but you just won't be able to do the final blending part. First, we're going to take our 3 primary colors, and we're going to color in the vases except for the parts that are overlapping. That is when something is front of the other. So, and try your best to color all the way so that there's no white spots. Now I do my yellow. Remember to not color in those overlapping parts. And then my last primary color, blue. And you can do it in a different order than what I did if you want to. But then remember to pick the right colors for your primary colors and the secondary colors. Okay, now we're going to switch to secondary colors. So look at the 2 primary colors that are next to each other like we did with the color wheel, and pick the color that you would get if you mix those 2. So yellow plus red is orange. So I'm gonna get my orange and color in the overlapping parts. Yellow plus blue is green. So I'm gonna color overlapping parts with green, my secondary color. And for mine, I did not get to use purple because purple is red plus blue, and red and blue are not overlapping. So you will have one secondary color that you're not going to use. Now, if you're using marker, you're going to get your paintbrush wet with just water this time. And then you're going to kind of blur the paint and see how it turns into watercolor paint. Going over my primary colors first, and then going over the secondary colors. And then here's another review from our Ming pottery project. We practiced adding shadows for our last project, and we're going to be adding it for our glass drawings too. But when there's a shadow coming from something transparent, which means that there's light coming through, the shadow color is going to be the color of the object. So this vase is going to have a red shadow. So we're just going to bring that red out in a shadow shape, coming just from the bottom. Same for the blue. And then same for the yellow. So now it looks like the light is going through the glass and making a colored shadow, and also the overlapping parts are mixing primary colors to make the secondary color. So this is the end of this project. You don't have to do a background for this project unless you want to. So please make sure to take a picture of your finished color mixing glass project and put it on Artsonia or canvas.